She finna talk about this rich white man, Mr. Gumball, okay, and all the trials and tribulations that she went through with dating the rich white man, Mr. Gumball. But she ain't gonna tell us how she got the Mr. Gumball. That's what I wanted to know. What did you do different from every other black bitch to get the Gumball? That's what I want to know.
I don't hear nobody out there. Hold it down. Hold it down.
Who was wallowing in my own apathy when it came to dating, I was confused by Maximillion Cooper. I automatically cared too much about him. We'd met when I landed in London for the first part of the Gumball rally, and for some reason he intrigued me. I wanted to know everything about him. That annoyed the shit out of me because I was fully prepared to not care about him or any other man. Pause. What Gumball did, that was a player move. I give it to you, Gumball. Okay, because you seen an old black woman in distress, a black rapper lady in distress, and you helped her. And there's something about us women, no matter what color you are. If you are chivalrous towards us, it's like you have us instantaneously. The rally was only 1 week long, but a lot can happen in 7 days, and it did. I fully expected to never see him again afterward, though, even after he rescued me at the border. After all, he lived in London. I lived in Los Angeles, and I was in my I don't care mode. That didn't stop me from continuing to think about him as I boarded my flight back to LA, though. A few days after I returned home from Gumball, Max called me. "I'm coming to LA this weekend," he said. I was like, "Why?" He said, "To see you." I was a little shocked. "Really?" I replied. Then he said something that no other man had ever said to me before. He said, "Look, I don't know what this is or where it's going to go. It might not go anywhere, but I don't want to risk losing this connection." It was direct and honest. No games. Before that moment, I had told a friend of mine that the only way the next man was going to win me over was if he came and got me. That's a good one. That's a good one, because all that Instagram-y stuff. Listen, Instagram will fuck your relationship. You hear me? If you keep listening to them bitches on the Instagram, you'll lose everything. I'm going to say this right here is a very good example of how a woman should act, especially in 2024. Because them niggas will trick you. They'll make you believe that you have to pursue them. No, you ain't got to pursue them. It's still some chivalrous men out there. You see that Mr. Gumball pursued Eve, and the Mr. Gumball got more money than every nigga me or you probably know. Well, I know that he got more money than any nigga I know. Before that moment, I had told a friend of mine that the only way the next man was going to win me over was if he came and got me. And Max came and got me. Yeah. That's pure dominance right there. I love me some machismo, baby. I made the decision to take a chance. We were both grown and nobody was demanding marriage or anything. If the relationship worked out, then it worked out. If it didn't, then it didn't. I don't know about it being that easy, because ain't nothing like messing with a ninja that as soon as he get the draws, he disappear on your ass. Okay, I don't know how you make, and especially if he lay you down and he knock you out, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, she making it too simple, girl. Okay, but anyway, I'll proceed. Again, my interest in dating in general was already low at the time, so the risk seemed much lower than the possible reward. I mean, but girl, this ain't no average man. This is the Mr. Gumball. Girl, oh my God, I be on my knees at night praying to the Lord. Lord, please give me the Mr. Gumball. Pussy don't fail me now. I gotta turn this brother out so he don't want nobody else. He wants me and only me. Pussy don't fail me now. I was traveling in Detroit for a show at a casino and let him stay at my place in LA while I was gone. When I got back, we had 2 days together. Our first date was at my favorite taco spot, Pinch's Taco. In those days, I realized the connection with Max was different. It was intense. It was honest. He was a rich white man from London. That's what was different. Pussy don't fail me now. I gotta turn his mother out, 'cause he don't want nobody else. Me and only me. I think about the timing of it all now and how the physical distance actually saved us in the beginning. We were both works in progress. Max had 4 kids, and 2 of them were super young. He'd been married for so long, was newly divorced, and going through emotions as well. He carried a lot of baggage, but then again, so did I. Max and I spent years dating, as most of my time was spent in London with him. Prior to that point, we hadn't spent significant time together in any one place. The idea of seriously considering marriage didn't even enter the picture until right before it happened. That's because we made the decision that if and when we got engaged, the wedding would happen within 6 months. Yeah, because he's a Gemini. And them motherfuckers would change their mind quickly. I would have did the same thing, Eve. Oh, he a Gemini. He tripping. Let's hurry up and get married, goddamn. That's what you bitches need to do. Okay, you ladies, don't let these niggas string you along for 2 years. If he give you the ring, don't take that unless y'all set a date in 6 months. Okay, because we ain't got time. These niggas, I'm telling you, okay, pause in the draw. So one time, I know you like, Nay, how did this happen, child? I don't know how I got on the phone with this dude. I don't know, but me and this dude, we knew each other from party. I don't know. Was it because I was trying to contact him for tickets or something? I don't know what it was, but he was a Leo. And I told you, Leos and Libras, we get along very well on all levels, right? But anyway, he had a girlfriend, and he was just talking to me. I don't know how. We was on the phone, I swear to God, for 4 hours. 4 hours. He had a girlfriend, and I didn't have nobody. It didn't cross the line. It was just conversation. And it just happened. I called him to get some tickets. And I was like, hey, aren't you that dude that worked for MPD? He was like, yeah, that's me. And the conversation just went a long way. Anyway, child, he was like, man, I'm not trying to get married, man. But this girl, she said she's going to leave me. I love her, but I'm not trying to get married, man. I was like, you buy her a ring yet? He said, yeah, but she's still on me about getting married. I said, well, buy her a bigger ring. He's like, I don't know, man. I said, well, did you ask her to marry? He said, yeah, because we engaged, but I don't want to marry her. I'm telling you. Ninjas be buying big ass rings so girls will go somewhere and sit down because they don't want to get married. People have commitment issues, me being one of them. Severe. That's why I won't get a full-time job. At my job, they be like, Renee, can you come work for me full-time? Fuck no. That's too much commitment. I can't promise you I'm going to come in here every day with a smile on my face. Okay? It's bad enough. Me and my wife go back and forth all the time. Okay? So commitment ain't for everybody. Y'all. The idea of seriously considering marriage didn't even enter the picture until right before it happened. That's because we made the decision that if and when we got engaged, the wedding would happen within 6 months. It wasn't going to be a situation where we would be engaged for years. That would have made no sense at all. What's the point then? So on December 25th, 2013, Max and I got engaged. 6 months later, on June 14th, 2014, we were married, and I became a London resident for good. Pussy don't fail me down. I gotta turn his mother out so he don't want nobody else. Me and only me. Then she goes on to talk about her bonus kids. To me, I mean, these is rich white kids. Why wouldn't they like Eve? It's Eve. Eve. Okay? I mean, if my daddy is going to get a black woman, why wouldn't he get Eve? I mean, she the best looking rapper out there, or the most natural looking rapper out there. Everybody else look crazy. Or, BBL'd. And, them rich white men don't like BBLs. I have been blessed with amazing in-laws and bonus kids, but in the beginning, none of them really understood what I did for a living. Max and I were totally different. We didn't have a lot in common outside of some shared interest, like our mutual love of travel. The thing that really connected us was how we were both self-made and understood the value of work. But it's like, how do you even learn to move as a unit? I had also never really seriously dated a white guy before, bingo. And Max had never dated a black woman. He had to learn about things, even like how I did my hair. We had to learn to have open conversations about race, about politics. But the optics of our being together was more so an adjustment for the people around us, especially in the beginning. In the end, though, the biggest adjustment was to what was going on in my own mind, and that's still a work in progress. My first real relationship burned me, and any man who followed had to pay the price. Until I met Max. Good for you, girl. Pussy don't fail me now. I gotta turn his mother out so he don't want nobody else. I'd only been a part of the talk for 3 days when I knew I wanted to quit that talk show for good.
Hollywood. Lovely white light, baby carry. No all the stars that come, the Santa Claus, but it is in Hollywood.